guys and welcome to a new video. My name is Senne and I am very excited but also a little bit nervous about today's video because this is my first ever video in English. I make Dutch YouTube videos for like about 12 years now. I decided to try something different today. So I'm gonna try this video in English, and like I said, I'm very excited because I love to watch these kind of videos by other YouTubers, and I normally make these in Dutch, but today I wanted to do something different. So I'm gonna let the prompt jar choose my TBR for the month of September, and I'm very excited because I love these videos. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited for this video as well. I think you guys probably already know like the concept of these kind of videos, but this is like my prompt jar, and in this jar are like prompts, like choose a book with a green cover or choose a book with less than 300 pages, something like that. And I'm gonna pick like 5 prompts. I think I normally do like 5 because I read like 4 or 5 books in a month. So I'm gonna let the prompt jar choose my TBR for September, and September is the start of fall, so I am very excited to pick like a fall-ish TBR. I have a lot of fall books on my TBR. I have like 2 rows and I have like 2 books here on the bottom one with books that we can choose. So I'm very excited because I think I have more like fall-ish books than I had summer books. I'm filming this in mid-August, so I have like 1.5 more weeks of August before August is over, so maybe I'm gonna read a couple more books. I don't know how much time I have, but yeah, that's like kind of the idea of this video. So I'm very excited but also nervous because I hope that the prompt jar is gonna give me like a good TBR, you know, because I want to finish, of course, the TBR. That's like the ultimate goal. Okay, I'm always shaking the jar first. I don't know if it does anything, but I always do it. Okay, the prompts are still in Dutch, so I'm gonna translate it for you guys on the screen. Okay, I have to translate it for myself first too. Oh my gosh, this is such a fun one. Okay, so the prompt says, read the first book that you touch without looking at the TBR card. That is so fun. Oh my god. Okay, I cannot look at the TBR card anymore. Also not in the screen because I can see the books on the screen. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, we're just gonna do it. I'm gonna pick like the first book that I touch. Is it like the first book? Yeah, the first book that I touch. Okay, that's gonna be the first book on my TBR. Okay, I'm just gonna count 3, 2, 1. It's a small one. Oh my god, it's The Front Runner by Elsie Silver. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting this book. I don't know what I was expecting, but not this book. This is the 3rd book out of the Gold Rush Ranch series by Elsie Silver. I've read all of Elsie Silver's books except the 3rd and the 4th book out of this series and her newest release. I also have not yet read that one, but I'm very excited to also read that one because I love Elsie Silver, her books. And I'm very excited about this one because this one is about Stefan and... okay, I cannot find her name. What's her name again? I think it was Mira. Yes, Mira. Okay, so I'm very excited about that because Mira is like she treats animals and stuff like that. I don't know what's really her job name. And Stefan, what is he? I don't know, they both do something with horses and stuff, so I'm very excited. Elsie Silver, her books are always like the cowboy romances and I love it, so I'm very excited about this one. This one is also like very fall coded with the color green, so I'm excited about this one. And this one is also like not so chunky, so I love that because I'm always very intimidated by chunky books. This one has like 320 pages, that's nothing. So I'm very excited that this is my first book of my September TBR. So I'm gonna, do you guys see it? Yes, okay. That's where I'm gonna put all the books. And then we're gonna go with the 2nd prompt. Okay, I'm very excited. This is a good start, you guys. Okay, we have this one. It's very small. Ooh, a book with a purple cover. Ooh, oh my gosh, I already see one. Finally, Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is like a very popular book. I think a lot of you guys have already read this one, but I have not yet read this book. And I am very excited about this one. It's kind of purple blue-ish. I think it's also like a lot of blue, but also just a few bits of purple. So I'm gonna count this one. What do we have more? I think maybe this one is also like a bit purple. It's Nightshade by Autumn Woods. Just a little bit of purple flowers, but not really purple. Maybe this one. I think this one is more blue actually than purple. It's kind of like a night blue. Okay, I'm gonna put this one back. And I think those are only 2 options. The bottom ones are also not purple. I don't really have like a book that's fully covered in purple, but these ones are the closest. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this one has more purple, I think. Also a lot of blue, but this one is also like a lot of black. So I'm gonna pick Atmosphere. I'm very excited to read this one as well. But I've heard so many great things about Atmosphere. I think this could be like a 5-star. I don't know, it's like a 5-star prediction for me. So I'm excited and I love this cover. They also have like another cover with like the human on the front, but I like this one so much more. So I'm very excited. I don't really know what this is about. I only know it's about space. I've heard that people cry with this book and I cry very easily with books. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I'm a very easy crier when it comes to books, but I'm very excited. So this is gonna be my second book on the TBR. Oh my god guys, it's gonna be looking like a great TBR. I'm gonna put this one back. And then we're already on to the third prompt. It always goes so fast with these videos. I don't know about you guys, but it's gonna go way too fast. Okay, it's a long one. Oh my god, I just filmed a Dutch video about this one, but a book that's a 5-star prediction. That is so fun. Oh my god. I have a lot of 5-star predictions. So I made a Dutch video in where I was gonna read like 5-star predictions. So I read in that video 3 books. So that's very exciting. But a book that I think is gonna be a 5-star. Ooh, it's gonna be picky, this one, because I have Silver Elite. I am very excited to read this book. It's like one of my most highly anticipated books. It's by Danny Francis and I have like the gorgeous edition. It's like a special edition with sprayed edges. I love this one. I love this cover and I love like the sprayed edges and stuff. So I'm very excited about this one. I believe that this is like an adult dystopia romance kind of series. This is the first one. I don't know how many books there are going to be in the series, but this is like the first one. And I love dystopian. My favorite movie of all time is Divergent. I love that movie. I'm also obsessed with like Maze Runner and the Hunger Games and stuff like that. So I think this is gonna be a 5-star. I think I'm gonna eat this up. So that's the first one. Of course, I'm gonna think that this is gonna be a 5-star. Kingdom of Ash, you guys. This is the last book of the Throne of Glass series. I think I almost gave every book in this series a 5-star. I am literally obsessed with the series, but this is a chunky book and I'm kind of scared for this book, honestly, because I think it's gonna break my heart, literally. So I'm a little scared about this book. Oh my gosh, this is almost like 1,000 pages. I've never read a book about 1,000 pages, I think. Oh my god, this book has like 120 chapters. Oh, that is so long, but this is definitely gonna be a 5-star, I think. Then another book. I think The Women by Kristen Hanna. I think I'm also gonna cry with this book, but this is like a historical fiction. Yeah, I'm gonna give this 5-star as well, I think. I read by her earlier this year, The Great Alone, and oh, that book it's one of my favorite books of 2026. So I'm very excited about this one, and also the cover. This has purple as well, you guys. I did not see that, but this one had purple as well. But okay, I think this is gonna be like a 5-star as well. But which book do I want to read? I actually want to read all of these. So if I can put these 3 on my TBR, I would be like the happiest person alive. But I have to choose one. I kind of want to choose this one because Sarah J Maas is going to be releasing a new book this fall. And I also have to read like Crescent City, 3 books. So I'm kind of like, okay, I have to read in September at least this one. But I also really want to read these 2. This is like a hard choice, you guys. I don't know about you guys. Which one would you guys choose? I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for Silver Elite because I am so excited about this book and I just think this is gonna be like a 5-star. And I hope I can read Kingdom of Ash as well, but I don't know. I really want to read this one, so I'm gonna put this one on my TBR. And these 2 I'm gonna put back. Hopefully we can choose those for another prompt. So we're gonna go with the 4th prompt. We can only choose 2 more books, you guys. That's insane. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one. Oh, I have 2. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one. Also a long one. I'm only picking like the long ones. Oh my gosh, a book with a blue cover. You guys, what's with the covers? I'm only getting like, I have like 2 prompts with like a cover color. Blue I think is gonna be really easy because I already see a couple of blue books. I have The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. I think this is a really good book to read in September. I think it's like a summary-ish book. I don't know if this is gonna be what I like, if it's up on my alley, but I'm gonna try it. So this is the first book with a blue cover. Then we have, of course, Mile High. This is like a romance and I'm very excited to start this series. I heard there's a lot of dust, but I heard that the first book in this series is everyone's least favorite book. So I don't know if I'm gonna dislike it. It's also very chunky for like a romance book. But I don't know, I heard just really great things about this entire series. I don't even know what this series is called. Oh, I know it. The Windy City series. So I'm very excited. But this is like the second book. Then we have, Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. Yes, this is definitely blue. This is like the first book in also the Part of Your World series, I think is it's called. Another book in this series is Just for the Summer, and I think we have another one. What's it called? Yours Truly, I think. I don't even know. There are more books in this series. I think it's like a trilogy, but this is like the third book that I have. And then I also have like, I think these two books, because this is also very blue in my opinion. This is Soul Searching by Lila Sage, and we have The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez, and this is also like the beginning of a new series. I think it's also like a trilogy or something. I'm not really interested in reading this. I don't know if I'm gonna ever read it, but I'm not really into that book. So I'm gonna pick one of these. They're all very blue, but I think this one is like the least blue of all. It's also like blue, but like really dark blue. These are like more blue. Okay, what do we have on the TBR? We have like a romance, like a cowboy romance. Then we have like a, I don't even know what atmosphere is. And then we have like a dystopia. So I have like two romances, and this is gonna be like more of a fantasy kind of book, I think. But I could be wrong with that, so correct me if I'm wrong. But what am I in the mood for? It's like September. What do I even want to read? I hadn't expected to put any of these on my TBR this month, to be honest. But we have to choose one because the prom jar has chosen for us. So, okay, what do I want? I think, because it's still September, I think I'm gonna go for The House in the Cerulean Sea. Because if I'm not gonna read it in September, I'm probably not gonna read it until next summer. So I think I'm just gonna put this one on because I want to get it off my TBR. Because I have it for like a year on my TBR already. So we're just gonna choose that one. And if it's not what I like, I'm just gonna DNF it, and then that's okay. But I want to give it a try at least. And believe it or not, but we're already at our last prompt for this video. It's going so fast. I want to read all of the books, so we're gonna choose the last one. It's another long one. Surprise. This is gonna be a book where a number is in the title. Oh my god. No way. Oh my god, you guys. Is it finally time for Redeeming 6 by Chloe Walsh? This is also like a very thick book. It doesn't even look that thick, but if you're gonna look at the page number, it's over 1,000. Oh no, okay, I'm exaggerating. It's like 900-ish, but that's still a lot. But I wanted to finish this in like early spring, and I didn't finish it in like summer holidays, and now we're here. Is this the only option? Because that's gonna make it really easy actually. Unwritten Metal Singer, The Women, Mile High, Part of Your World, Kingdom of Ash, Deadly Little Scandals, The Crimson Moth, The Priory of the Orange Tree, Soul Searching. Oh my gosh, it's the only one. The only book that I could choose for this prompt. Okay, well, I think it's a sign that I have to read this series further. It's about Joey and, yeah, I think Eve. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong, but Eve Molly. The book before this one is Saving Six, and that's like my favorite book in the series so far. It's an unpopular opinion, but I love this couple so much. I love these two persons. So I am very excited about this one, but I'm also very scared for this one. Because these books are very heavy mentally, I always think. So I'm very excited about this one, but also like very scared. But it's the only book that we can choose. So we're gonna put this book on a TBR as a 5th book. And then these books are gonna be on my September TBR. I am very excited about all these books. A lot of books I was not expecting to put on my TBR for the month of September. A couple of these books I put off for a long time. So thanks to the prompt jar, I finally chose them, and now I only have to read them. So I'm very excited. So I'm gonna go over them real quick. We're gonna start with The Frontrunner as our first book. Then I chose Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Then we have Silver Elite by Danny Francis. The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. And last but not least, Redeeming 6 by Chloe Walsh. So I really want to thank you guys for watching this video. Now you guys know my TBR for the month of September. And as always, I'm very excited what you guys are reading. What did you read like last month, or what are you gonna read in September? I'm just always very curious to know what you guys are reading, what you guys are excited about. So please let me know in the comments. I always read all the comments. So I'm already looking forward to what you guys are reading. So thank you again for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye!